Welcome to the Dreadful Joseph Chronicles, or DJC for short. Here we dive into the shadows, uncovering terrifying tales that will haunt your mind long after the story ends. So grab a blanket, turn off the lights, and let the darkness in. The Last Supper in the Dark Alley. I was young when I heard this story. Growing up, I was big on eating food and drinks outside. I always struggled to eat vegetables. My mother and aunt always wanted me to drink water and eat more vegetables, but I loved soda drinks and eating meat. Chicken, beef, shrimp, fish. I loved it all. One night, as usual, the electricity at our house went out due to load shedding. My family gathered in the living room, lit a lantern, and started talking with each other. It was late at night and I started falling asleep on the couch. My younger uncle suddenly asked if I was asleep. My eyes were closed, but I heard him. Out of curiosity, I pretended that I fell asleep. Then my uncle shared a story with my aunts and mother that haunted me for the rest of my life. My uncle was a college student who lived in the countryside but would come to the city for his college every day. He had friends from around the whole region who would share various stories with him. One friend of his shared a story with him of touring this mysterious town on the border of the neighboring country. The town was beautiful, vivid, with songs of birds and the sound of waterfall under the blue sky. But the residents of the town were weird and unfriendly. The tourist decided to finish taking his picture and leave for the next town. But the night was approaching and he was hungry. He went into the town looking for a place to dine in. He finally found a small local restaurant in the dark alley of the market that offered variety of dishes to fulfill the appetite of the tourist. He decided to go in. First, he was surprised to see the friendly treatment from the manager and the waiter, the first two residents of the town who were nice to him. But soon he started to feel uncomfortable with the extra hospitality and the creepy looks of the always smiling waiter. He ordered white rice and chicken curry with vegetables and beef kebab. The tourist wanted to eat his meal and get out of the town. The meal was delicious. The meal had extra spices and herbs. The meat was well done and the rice was nicely cooked. While chewing on a bite of the meal, suddenly the tourist tasted something chalky in his mouth. He first thought it was a bone, but something was weird about that object. He took it out and looked at it. The tourist was horrified. The object was a nail of a human being. He wanted to scream at the top of his lungs, but maintained his posture at the table. The manager came back, asking if the meal was good. Acting on his quick thinking, he hid the nail in his fist and told the manager that the meal was good. Then the tourist looked at the curry only to find a human finger in there. The exit was far away. There were 3 men on his way to the exit door. He knew if he ran, he would get caught. He called the waiter and asked about the restroom. He then went into the restroom and started making a plan to escape. But then suddenly, he heard a knock at the door. "Sir, you didn't finish your food." Thank you for venturing into the abyss with me here at Dreadful Joseph Chronicles. If tonight's story gave you chills, let me know in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can never miss a tale from the shadows. Have your own horror story? Share it with me. It might be featured in an upcoming episode. Until next time, stay safe and beware of what lurks in the dark.